Hello, Fairfield High School. Thank you so much for joining us today to learn more about Quincy University. My name is Lauren Mahaffey. I am an admissions counselor here at QU, and I work with students from the Southern Illinois territory, so I will be your go-to person through the admissions process. I am joined by one of my colleagues, and I will let her introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Taylor Christosevich. I am also an admissions counselor here at QU, and I primarily work with students from the Central Illinois territory.
Wonderful. Thank you, Taylor. We're going to just go through an overview of the school today. At the end, there will be our contact information. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. So first, we kind of want to talk about success by design at Quincy University. And success by design is truly what it sounds like. It's taking every student's college experience seriously and working with students very one-on-one to design a customized success plan so that you'll graduate on time, find your true passion in life, and be prepared for that post-graduation world. It's all seriously about you, kind of your journey at QU, and we really want to be with you every step along the way. Along with this, you have personalized academic advising. So this kind of covers all aspects of the QU experience. Your academic advisor is specific to your major. So they are going to be an advisor that you probably have as a professor in class and will really know their program inside and out and will be able to guide you through the right steps of your program. Along with this, you have career development and that experiential learning aspect that comes as part of the college experience. At QU, we have an entire department that is dedicated to career development and experiential learning. And with that experiential learning, that includes research, internships, and study abroad. Along with this, we have the co-curricular activities, kind of spiritual advising, and that service aspect that QU focuses heavily on. At QU, we do offer an all-inclusive tuition. This means textbooks are included, which is so convenient that you never have to buy a textbook and let it collect dust on your bookshelf once you finish the class. And there's no student activity fees. Parking is free on campus, which is very rare to find. There will be no technology fees, facility fees, and no fees for campus services. So it's not like something you would get to move in and all of a sudden there's a huge check that you have to write for fees that we didn't tell you about. At QU, we also offer a business fundamentals certificate for all majors. So all students have access to a professional business certificate at no extra charge. So students can graduate with two different credentials, a bachelor's degree and a certificate that really gives you the foundations of the business world. For students maybe that are interested in opening their own business one day, this is a really convenient thing to have to understand kind of how that business world works. And if anything, that cross training that it provides really will come as an advantage to you in all different areas of the world.
So now I'm going to take over for a little bit and just talk about everything that you as an incoming freshman need to know. So here at QU, we are a school of around 1,100 undergraduate students. We're around 1,300 if you include those grad studies. However, most of our graduate students have classes that are either online or at night, so you don't see them on campus too often, but we do have 40 plus different majors. So some highlights that we always like to talk about for some of our certain programs, we do have 9 pre-professional programs, so things like pre-med, pre-dental, pre-law. Our nursing program, we actually partner with Blessing Raymond College of Nursing and Health Sciences. They have a state-of-the-art simulation center that has about 9 different simulators. They range from about a NICU baby to a 70, 80-year-old male and female. These can cry, they can talk, their eyes can dilate. They're absolutely insane. And it's great practice for our nursing students to actually go into the simulation before, they're working with real patients in a hospital setting. Our pre-med program does offer a cadaver lab every spring semester, and you can opt in to take that for credit about 3 times. We have a virtual reality lab for our computer science students. Our TV communications broadcast studio is located out of our North Campus. It is all state-of-the-art equipment that was donated from an actual TV studio. So it is equipment that you will be using out in the field after you graduate. And then our pre-law students, we do have a mock trial courtroom on campus. So it's set up essentially with the back half looking exactly like a normal lecture hall. And then the front half actually looks exactly like a courtroom. So they have the judge, prosecution, defense, and not only do you have other schools come and compete against you in mock trial, you also get to travel and compete as well. Our Quest Center is housed over in our Student Success Center. It is essentially the one-stop shop for anything study abroad, internship, career services, any help that you need with like resume building. Maybe you're looking for an internship in the city of Quincy. That is your go-to spot. We also have a career closet down there. So if you are missing any professional clothes, maybe you don't have time to go home over the weekend to grab a nice pair of shoes, or you forgot all of your ties and you have, an interview coming up for a job or an internship. We basically have a closet down there with all donated materials that you are allowed to go in, take whatever you need, and you actually get to keep it. Study abroad, we have options for short-term study abroad where you take a course during the semester and then go on a trip that lasts about 10 to 15 days. We have summer study abroad trips. We also have full semester study abroad. I highly recommend, if you're interested in studying abroad, college is the best time to do it. I had a blast on the study abroad trip that I took part in. Highly recommend it for anyone. Service learning, we also have an app that tracks all of your service learning hours. Students are required to complete 30 hours of service learning throughout all 4 years. And then the app basically keeps track that you are going to graduate on time, you're meeting that requirement. In order to be considered for our honors program as an incoming freshman, we do require that you have at least a 3.4 GPA and a 26 ACT or 1230 SAT or above. If you do not necessarily meet those requirements right off the bat, after your first year at QU, as long as you maintain that 3.4 GPA or higher, you are actually considered for the honors program. You'll be invited to it, and it's great because not only do you get to register for classes the very first day that they open, but you also get to go to free dinner sometimes, which is always nice. A little bit more about campus life specifically. We are within the Franciscan tradition. We are a Catholic university. We offer Mass in our chapel every day of the week, as well as twice on Sundays. But we do welcome students from all faith traditions. So right next to our main chapel on campus, we do have an all faiths little chapel where anyone who would like to worship, if you aren't Catholic, you have that option to do on campus. We also have tons of local places in town. So if you are wanting to practice your faith, but maybe don't necessarily know what church to go to, our campus ministry office can always help you locate that as well. We offer mission trips every break. So fall, winter, spring, summer, they're about 5-day trips. They go places like Biloxi, Mississippi, St. Louis, Missouri, Chicago, Illinois. And you basically get a lot of your service learning hours completed during that trip, but it's also a nice time to bond with some fellow classmates, maybe some people you don't really know. You have that opportunity to actually go, travel, do service work, and meet new friends. We also offer spiritual mentors for students. So if you are an incoming freshman and maybe you are just wanting to grow in your faith, you have the opportunity to be paired with an upperclassman who is basically going to be your spiritual mentor. You can meet up with them once a month, chat about Bible studies, things of that nature, if you're just really wanting to grow in your faith. We also offer 30 different clubs and organizations on campus. If there is ever something that we maybe don't offer already, also really easy to start your own club. You basically have to get about 5 to 10 of your friends together, come up with a mission statement, and boom, you have your own club. So we have everything from service clubs, academic clubs, major specific honor societies. We do offer 2 sororities on campus, as well as 1 fraternity, and then tons of intramurals throughout the school year as well. So some more information about campus life. We also have a fine and performing arts center. So in our library, we actually have a great art gallery. So students interested in anything from graphic design to 2D, 3D art, anything of that nature, ceramics, you have the opportunity to actually present your artwork at our gallery so other students can go in and see it. It also houses artwork from professional artists throughout the city of Quincy, as well as your professors. The marching and jazz bands, we have concert choirs, pep band, pretty much anything you can think of, trios, ensembles. You have plenty of opportunities to be involved within our music department. And I know Lauren will talk about this a little bit later, but we also have specific opportunities for scholarships for those students as well. We also have 20 plus NCAA Division II athletic teams, except men's volleyball, which is Division I. We compete in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. So we play conference games against teams spanning all the way from like Wisconsin, all throughout Illinois, down to Kentucky. We have the newest additions are going to be men's and women's lacrosse, as well as men's and women's bowling. And lastly, I just want to chat a little bit about the city of Quincy. So we are located in the heart of Quincy, which is right off of the Mississippi River. We're about 2 hours straight north of St. Louis and then about 5 hours south of Chicago. We are a city of around 40,000 with population. So it is really a small town with very big city opportunities. There's more than 80 restaurants in town, tons of local coffee shops. We also have the Essentials and a Starbucks and a Dunkin' though. 20 different parks. There's a really cool spot right next to our North Campus. That's basically a big walking trail that goes from about 24th Street all the way down to the river. So if you bring a bike, that's like the perfect place to go. We do have 10 different museums in town and 125 corporations. So this is really huge, specifically for students who are thinking about maybe going into the business field. Lots of the local businesses in the city of Quincy love to have our students come and actually intern for them. And the great thing about that is they're a lot of times paid internships. So you never want to have to work for free. So it's awesome that these businesses allow our students in the doors to get that real world experience at the undergraduate level. The small town advantages though, it's a very friendly place to live. I think the biggest draw for me, I actually graduated from QU with the class of 2018. My favorite part about my visit to campus was just how friendly everybody was. It felt like every time I was walking down Penny Lane, which is our main little sidewalk on campus, everyone was either smiling, saying hello. There's really never a time where you're walking around campus that you don't recognize almost everyone. You might not know their name, but you've definitely seen them on campus before. We are also the largest city for about 60 miles. So aside from us, this is where a lot of the small towns will come do their big shopping, which I always thought was really funny. But the closest bigger cities are going to be Springfield, Illinois, which is about an hour and a half away, and then St. Louis, which, like I said, is about 2 hours south. It also allows for great relationships between city and school. So not only with internships, but if you're wanting to get involved in service projects, or maybe you're just wanting to get involved in local community development, the city of Quincy loves having our students in the doors, helping them with different service organizations. And it just really forms a great bond between the city and the students as well.
And you know, I'm a little biased. I think Quincy's the best though, but I was born and raised here. And truly what Taylor said, there's so much opportunity in Quincy, yet without feeling like you're being swept away in like a huge city. So I love that students have so much room for growth in Quincy, yet they can kind of expand and be their own person and not be in a dangerous area either. So we want you. So what does this mean? What is the admissions process? Our admissions process is a holistic review, meaning we look at kind of your entire file, including, you know, your GPA over the whole 4 years of high school. If you've had the chance to take the ACT or SAT, we look at everything and we don't weigh the entire decision on one part or the other. We are a member of the Common App. Our application can also be found on our website for free. Takes maybe 10 minutes if you fill out the application on our website. It's your most basic information. There's no essay required. There's no letter of recommendation required. It is super, super easy. And you get immediate contact from your admissions counselor, which would be me. So if I get your application, I'll be calling you in the next day to let you know, hey, we got this. Next step is to send, you know, your high school transcripts. But students are able to go through the admissions process as a test optional student. So if you haven't had the chance to take the SAT or you're not happy with your score, don't panic. There is room to work with that still. And it will just require some communication between yourself and me. And so we can figure out what your best option is. So at QU, there is tons of scholarship opportunity. We have academic scholarships that range from $10,000 all the way up to $25,000 per year. This amount is renewable all 4 years as long as you keep a 2.0 GPA. A 2.0 is so maintainable, I promise. We also offer a presidential scholarship, which is a full tuition scholarship that is awarded to 5 students a year. To qualify for this, you do need a 3.4 GPA and a 26 ACT or 1230 SAT. This is a day you get invited to campus and you have interviews with your professors. You have a timed essay writing portion of the day. And then those are all scored and, like I said, awarded to 5 students a year. It is a really great day to at least participate in because it gives you a ton of experience and is a really good intro into the college world. And it can only help, not hurt. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to get a full tuition scholarship. So I really encourage students to participate in that. We also offer a legacy scholarship. So if you have a parent or a grandparent, great grandparent that has graduated from Quincy University, let me know and I can award you a $1,000 scholarship. Also, if you make an official campus visit, you do qualify for a $500 visit scholarship. You can set up a campus visit on our website. What is unique is you go on an individual campus tour, and then you will sit down one-on-one with myself and talk about, QU as a whole, answer any questions from tour. And this qualifies you for $500. It is the easiest scholarship you will literally ever qualify for. You can also do this through a virtual visit if you're not comfortable with traveling or if it's just kind of difficult with your schedule right now. We are able to do that via Zoom and you will still qualify for that $500 scholarship. As Taylor mentioned earlier, we also offer music scholarships and athletic scholarships. So if music is something you're interested in, again, let me know so I can get you in touch with our music faculty. And then athletics, let me know so I can get you in touch with one of our coaches to hopefully talk about getting that scholarship money. So we do have some application deadlines at QU. These are some good dates to keep in mind just to make sure that you're kind of staying ahead of the game and giving yourself enough time to make your college decision and you don't feel rushed by any means. So these, like I said, good dates to keep in mind. Just if anything, to give yourself kind of a timetable as well. So as I was talking about, visit opportunities, virtual visits, and those individual weekday visits can be registered for on our website under the admissions tab. We really are able to kind of customize it to you to make sure that you're getting the full opportunity at QU to see everything that you want to and get all of your questions answered. We also do Saturday virtual visits. Those are from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if a weekday visit doesn't work, no worries. You can sign up for a virtual one on Saturdays. We also have Discovery Days, which are an open house visit day that you are able to meet with different academic programs, tour campus, sit on a panel and ask questions to all different programs around QU's campus. We do have one coming up in March. That is on March 20th. So be sure to look for that if you are interested in QU. That will qualify you for that $500 visit scholarship if you participate. That will be a virtual event, but it is still a really good event to be a part of to learn more about the university. And then we also offer major specific visit days. So we'll have a Hawk's Eye View. Those are on Thursday nights. It is very specific to each program. So we will have an education one where it is a couple of our education professors talking about their program, and you're able to join via Zoom and ask questions that you have regarding that program. And that goes for all programs at QU. We also have our Music Virtuoso Visit Day. This is actually a day that you are able to audition to receive a music full ride scholarship to QU. So this is, again, a really great opportunity, especially to get that experience and, again, possibly a full ride scholarship. And then finally, we have an art scholarship event. This too, you come to campus, you're able to bring a portfolio, meet with some of our art professors, and really learn more about their programs as well. This art scholarship event is being hosted on March 27th this year. So again, keep an eye out for that event so that if you are interested in the art department, check that out so that you can possibly receive a huge scholarship. Definitely check out QU's YouTube page. We do have a full virtual tour on our YouTube page that you are able to check out. And then you can see videos of our dorm rooms as well. If you have any questions ever, please do not hesitate to reach out to any of us here in the admissions office. This is the general admissions email and phone number. And then here is my email address. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know. That way I can help you through your college search process. But I hope to work with you all very soon. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.